Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. An 18-month investigation in conjunction with U.S. Drug Enforcement and Hazleton City Police wrapped up today. It sent 2 people to jail and shut down a major heroin fentanyl manufacturing facility. It began around 10 o'clock this morning. 37-year-old Manuel de Jesus Luna Batista was taken into custody at 3rd and Carson Streets. Search warrants at the same time were being served at homes at 1003 Alter Street and 321 East Mine Street. In the Alter Street home, agents found 36-year-old Yamlika Hernandez Sanchez allegedly packaging heroin on the 2nd floor. In all, police say they seized 300 grams of suspected fentanyl, packaged heroin, alleged meth, and a .22 caliber handgun, as well as a large amount of cash. Those 2 will now be taken to U.S. federal court to face federal drug trafficking charges, among others. The borough of Freeland is now one step closer to purchasing and renovating a space for its new municipal building. Council is expected to approve a $200,000 loan today from Community Bank, which they did late this afternoon, to buy the former Freeland Event Center at South and Fern Streets. The borough will also receive a $500,000 state local share account grant from state gaming funds, which will make paying back the loan easier. The former event center is being purchased for $185,000. The building will be renovated to house borough offices, a meeting room, and a police station. And once it is approved, that project is expected to be completed by the end of this summer. Our Julia Wiegand was at this afternoon's meeting, and we will have more on that story here on WYLN. Authorities were alerted after a school officer at Greater Nanticoke High School spotted weapons in a vehicle in the school's parking lot. The officer saw a 35-inch handle axe on the passenger side floor of a Mazda registered to 18-year-old Dylan Jeffrey White of Nanticoke. Police searched that vehicle and also found knives in the console and glove box and the 13-inch hatchet under the driver's seat. White was charged with a misdemeanor count of possession of a weapon on school property. He was taken to Luzerne County Prison for lack of bail. Mahanoy City Police investigated a reported threat at the elementary school on Wednesday. Borough Police Chief Kenneth Zapovsky said district officials reported one student made a threat against another student. Threatening words were exchanged on a school bus when the children were being transported from the school to their homes after normal school hours. The incident was reported to Borough Police. After an investigation, the threat was determined to be unfounded and there was no danger, according to the chief. Police were present Thursday to ensure district staff and students felt safe throughout the day at that school in Mahanoy City. A man from Avoca was arraigned Thursday for terrorizing a woman on social media. West Pittston police allege that 30-year-old Stephen Romancic sent the message in a private message on Facebook, according to a criminal complaint. A woman from West Pittston told police that he tagged her name to a post he created February 15th on Facebook. When he replied, he said he had her in the scope of his rifle and claimed he had 2 automatic assault rifles next to him. He also described the type of clothing the woman was wearing and stated he had her house surrounded while threatening to kill someone. He is now charged with terroristic threats and harassment. He was arraigned in Luzerne County Central Court and jailed in the county correctional facility for lack of bail. Meanwhile, on campus, Penn State police officers at University Park are now equipped with an opioid overdose antidote. The university-trained officers on how to administer naloxone in overdose cases. PSU Police Department said they're working in conjunction with university paramedics in administering the medication. University Park, Berks, Erie, and Great Valley now carry the overdose, but Penn State says it does plan to have all police departments carry naloxone on all of its campuses. A Weatherly school director has to comply with certain terms in order to keep his position. Gerard Grega, who served for the past 27 years as the school director, has missed 41 out of 49 school board meetings since February 2015. The school board voted on Thursday to approve a resolution that allows Grega to participate in the meetings via phone or video conference if he is physically unable to attend those meetings. Grega said that an illness is the reason he missed recent meetings. He also stated that board members began questioning his attendance because he opposes a building project and he's opposed to voting on personnel recommendations. If he misses a meeting, he must give written confirmation beyond a simple assertion of illness. If Grega doesn't comply with the terms, a hearing will then be held to determine whether to vacate his position as school director. Plymouth Borough Council announcing promotions and a hiring in the borough's police department. February 18th, Council voted to promote Anthony Gorey to Chief of Police, Michael Thomas to Sergeant, and hire Jeffrey Lewis as a full-time officer in the Borough of Plymouth. The hirings and promotions come after a heated debate of the borough's budget at the end of 2017 into the beginning of 2018. Coming up on WYLN News, getting the younger voters to register to vote. Plus, hungry? McAdoo Fire having a yummy sale. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Overnight tonight, some cloudy skies, not too bad. The high about where we've been all day, around 45. Then for Saturday, looks like some rain moving in with a high of 48. Sunday, more rain and a high of 50, and maybe some sunshine for Monday. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
I'm Paul Mango, and I'm running for governor to fix Harrisburg. I think any Harrisburg politician convicted of corruption should lose his state pension. There should be zero tolerance for sexual harassment by any Harrisburg politician. And if there's a settlement, they pay it, not the taxpayers. And any Harrisburg politician caught skipping work shouldn't get paid. I'm hoping if a few of you agree, you'll stand with me. Or a lot of you.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
A registration drive by the County Elections Bureau in Luzerne County is aimed at young voters. Young voters. Voter applications and flyers are being sent to all high schools that request them. The flyers will inform students on how the democratic process works and how they can get ready to register. Teens who are 17 years old now can register to vote as long as they turn 18 before May 15th. The last day to register to vote for the May primary is April 16th. Today's rainy weather didn't stop the McAdoo Fire Company from holding their annual Lenten food sale. The department hosted the event from 11 a.m. to 6, or when they finally sell out of the good eats. The menu featuring homemade pierogies, halushki, pizza, mac and cheese, potato cakes, and soup. And they write all that down and don't offer us any. Calls were coming in from all over the area with orders so busy, an understatement today for McAdoo Fire Company. And by the way, if you did miss today's sale, firefighters will be back in it again on March 9th and 23rd. I'll put my order in right now. The new U.S. Mint has released a new $1 coin honoring the late Jim Thorpe. The coin features Thorpe and his athletic and Olympic achievements. Every year, the Native American $1 coin program highlights contributions made by individuals and by Native American tribes. The coins are available from the U.S. Mint. Collectors have already ordered over 1 million, and the coin has made its debut at local banks. Coming up on Mary D's News Choice, helping out the community through food in Community and You. Plus, did you ever wonder who really wins those Publisher Clearinghouse prizes? Well, today, Joanne Snyder of Wilkes-Barre Township got a visit from the prize patrol with balloons, a big check, and real cash. $5,000 a week for life from Wilkes-Barre Township. Good for you. Right now, though, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Maybe you did okay there. Good luck if you did play. Stay with us.
This is what it can feel like when you outgrow your internet speed. Chances are you have more internet-connected devices in your home than you did a year ago. Switch to Service Electric Cablevision Internet for the right fit for all your devices. SECV delivers the speed and reliability you need with no contract required. Call 877-955-SECV or visit secv.com/internet.
E&R Cycle, located on South Route 309, is now your Textron Off-Road side-by-side ATV dealer. Textron Off-Road is proud of their past and driven by the future to give you the best off-road ATV with power and performance. You can build and price your vehicle. Choose from the basic Stampede to Stampede 4X or the side-by-side Wildcat Trail to the Sport or LTD model. No matter which one you choose, you'll have an ATV that will get the job done. Stop in or call E&R Cycle at 570-455-7430.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perner. We're back here at Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham. We're talking about a Lenten challenge, and Fred's going to explain this all to us. So, in your 200 years of service celebration here at the church, you guys are doing something unique. We're creating some meal packages. So, how does this work, Fred?
Yes, we're going to package 30,000 meals if we raise enough money. We're going to set up an assembly line, and basically volunteers from the church and the community will fill the meal packages, seal them, and get them ready for use. And the neat thing about our event is we've partnered with End Hunger New England, part of the outreach project, and we get to decide where these meals go. And most of the meals will stay local.
Wonderful. So this is a great way to help, neighbors in need. So how does this exactly work? So when you say you package a meal, you think of maybe the MREs that the military would use, or something like that. So what are these?
Well, they're dried meals. One meal will feed 6 people.
Wow.
They're a designed meal that is completely nutritious and also tastes good. They're dried meals. They have a shelf life of about 2 years. And the volunteers will be filling the packages with each of the individual ingredients, weighing it, making sure that it's the right weight for the package, and then they'll seal the meal, and then we have people who label it and box it and get it ready for the food pantries and the other places they'll be delivered.
So when will this take place, and how can somebody get involved?
Well, it's going to be Saturday, March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And if they want to be involved, they can call the church. They can come to the church. We're going to have a sign-up board. We need about 82 volunteers for our morning shift, which is going to run from 9:30 to noon. And we have an afternoon shift, which starts at 1:30 and ends before 4.
Wonderful. So people can get involved, not only members of the church here, but people from the community that want to help out and get involved. And when we're doing this too, you also have to raise some funds to go along with it, and the board behind us kind of shows us where we're at. You have to reach a goal of $7,500. So how is that going so far for you guys?
It's pretty good. We have enough funds to pay for 18,000 meals so far, and the money is still being collected. A quarter feeds someone. That's one of the neat things about these meals. $1 feeds a family of 4.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it makes a big impact.
And if somebody says, I can't come down and help package, but I want to make a donation, how could they do that?
Well, they can send it to the church. They can stop by and donate here or mail it. And we're going to have some other collection sites across the valley, so be on the lookout for those as well.
Wonderful. Well, Fred, thanks so much for filling us in about this and learning all about it. And you want to take part, you can come down here on the 17th and help in the assembly line. They'll be here all day. When you can also stop by and drop a donation off. Maybe if you can't come down and help out yourself, but you want to give back, this is a great way to do it. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. We'll catch you next time on WYLN.
We're here. We're here to fight this. We're here with board-certified oncologists. We're here with access to genetic counseling, clinical trials, and the most advanced treatment options. We're here with the strength of the region's leading health network. And now we're here in Hazleton, the new LVHN Cancer Center. We're here for you.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup with a Snow Dog plow, or have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. February is Ram Truck Month. Stop in today. Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazleton-based broadcast television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional airtimes only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
Monday. An incident at a nightclub Saturday morning sent one man to the hospital with a gunshot wound, and now police are looking for a person of interest. According to police, a 19-year-old man stepped outside of Mambo Cafe on South Church Street in Hazleton to have a cigarette. He was approached by 35-year-old Courtney Miller, who allegedly grabbed a diamond necklace from him. Another man who was with Miller grabbed a gold necklace from the teen.
Miller was arrested on P Street shortly after the theft. He was arraigned and taken to the Luzerne County Prison for lack of $500,000 bail. The other man is still on the loose tonight. Police are asking for your assistance if you know anything. Tuesday. More questions than answers when it comes to the new congressional map released by the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court. Republican lawmakers now want the United States Supreme Court to block the new map from going into effect. Wednesday. Charges were pending against the man from Hazleton after a fatal crash in Hazel Township last year. State police at Hazleton filed 16 charges against 30-year-old Christopher Eckert in the June 3, 2017 crash that killed 94-year-old Rosemary Lombardo of Hazleton. Police say Eckert was traveling east on Hazel Township Boulevard in a vehicle he did not have permission to be driving when he crashed into the rear of a car driven by Richard Paulshock. Paulshock's vehicle spun counterclockwise, traveling across the westbound lanes onto the north shoulder, where his vehicle hit a utility pole on the passenger side. Lombardo died at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, according to troopers. Eckert faces felonies of homicide by vehicle while driving under the influence, homicide by vehicle, and 2 counts of aggravated assault by vehicle while DUI. He also faces several misdemeanor and summary grade offenses. Thursday, Hazleton Area School District held a public safety forum in light of the recent events in Florida. District officials and their security assured parents and those in attendance that the Hazleton Area School District buildings are safe. Friday, authorities were alerted after a school police officer at the Greater Nanticoke Area High School spotted a weapon in a vehicle in the school's parking lot. Officers saw a 35-inch handle axe on the passenger side floor of a Mazda that was registered to an 18-year-old Dylan White of Nanticoke. Police searched the vehicle and also found knives in the console and in the glove box and a 13-inch hatchet under the driver's seat. White was charged with a misdemeanor count of possession of a weapon on school property and taken to the Luzerne County Prison for lack of $100,000 bail. That's your weekend review, sponsored by Four Blooms Restaurant in Drums.
And it's finally here. Tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m., the 40th Annual American Cancer Society Telethon will hit the airwaves live from the studios right here at WYLN TV. WYLN's Gary Perna standing by with more about tomorrow's event.
Thanks, Paula. We are here where the telethon's going to be held right here in our WYLN building. We are literally maybe about 500 feet from you right now here as we're preparing for the telethon. I am joined by Jane Doherty, who is the co-chair of the telethon, and Jamie Kane from the American Cancer Society, and we are getting ready. The setup is well underway. So, Jane, countdown is on. 11 o'clock tomorrow. We hit the TV, ready or not.
That's absolutely right, but we'll be ready. I'd like to invite everybody to come down tomorrow if you can make it to the Wyln Studios. We start at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. We have a great lineup with a health fair. We have 14 vendors. We have a huge amount of turkey trays and some wonderful baked goods coming. And our entertainment is fabulous this year. Lots and lots of local entertainment. Some new things, some favorite returning, and it's going to be a great day all around, Gary.
I heard there's going to be some pretty good talent here as well hosting it throughout the day.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Some of our favorite announcers are right here with me.
Well, we can't wait for that. It's going to be a fun day like it always is. A lot going on. And Jamie, 40 years for this telethon to be going on as part of the ACS. Seeing something like this drive for so long in one area has to be amazing.
It's amazing to see this dedication of volunteers for 40 years to be able to do this year after year after year. One to few that still operate like this for that length of time. And it's amazing, but it's about the mission. That's why we're out here, right? So it's about access to care. The donations that are received in this telethon go towards things like road recovery that take cancer patients to and from their treatments, or lodging assistance at our Hope Lodge, our hotel partners that, a lot of people can't get access to their treatment. And we're here as the American Cancer Society to help with that, and especially in this area. We have a dedicated group of volunteers that are trying to do that every day.
I know. And there's a lot that will go on tomorrow. So again, we welcome everyone to come out. You can, of course, watch us here on WYLN from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And we welcome you to come and join us here at our WYLN studios, 1059 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA. We're up behind Coryell Baseball Stadium. Come right past that. There's going to be signs all all throughout the area, pointing you how to get here for the event. Of course, the health fair, the bake sale, the turkey tray, so much going on tomorrow. We'll all be here all day for this great cause. Did I miss anything out?
Just the phone number.
Just that famous phone number. I'll be saying it tonight in my sleep and tomorrow in my sleep. 570-459-1212 is that phone number to call tomorrow to make a donation here to the American Cancer Society in Greater Hazelton. That's it for right now. Paula, I'll send it back to you over in our studios.
Thank you, Gary, and we're looking forward to meeting everyone tomorrow. Certainly, if you can't stop by here, make sure you tune in. And right now, stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
For creative cuisine and handcrafted cocktails, visit Four Blooms in Drums.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
ETA Benefits is a full-service independent insurance agency and employee benefits advisory firm proud to serve Northeastern and Central Pennsylvania since 1999, specializing in employee health insurance plans, Medicare supplement and prescription drug plans, as well as auto, home life, and business insurance. ETA Benefits is licensed with over 50 carriers, giving them tremendous buying power to find a policy that is best for you. To request a free, no-obligation appointment, call 570-669-5050 or go online to etabenefits.com. Want to watch WYLN over-the-air with an antenna? These maps make it easy for you to check out our over-the-air UHF coverage area using the Longley Rice propagation mode. All of our broadcast and cable maps can be found on our Facebook page and on WYLNTV.com. Weather on WYLN TV 35 is brought to you by Dan Muser for Congress.